What's going on, people? Oh, come out here, son. I got a little. I got some business that I want to take care of, man. Yeah, I got some business I want to take care of. Yeah. Let me go in and see how my mother doing right quick. Okay. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I rushed home just because I didn't want to, I had left the meeting. I didn't want to, so I had to rush. I said I was going. Yeah, okay. I left you got my name and everything. Um, Okay, I sent you. I text you my address and everything too. All right. Mhm. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. She kind of got her eyes open. I just didn't want to wake up and nothing like that. I want to sleep as much as possible. Because it's healing it. Yeah. The original YouTube is better. Yes. And I'm gonna keep saying that. That's the title of this video. The original YouTube is way better than this BS that they got right now. And you all can do the math on the BS. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the original YouTube is way better. It is. Yeah, it is. I like the old Google Hangouts too as well. I love that one. I love everything original about it. The first when it first hit the market. You know what I mean? It's just like, for example, when I'm on YouTube, right, or any of the platform, whether it's TikTok is considered a new app because there wasn't no such thing as no TikTok when I in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. I think they say it came out more so in 2020. It hit the market more. Now in 2019, I think it might have been out. It probably wasn't as popular as they are right now. You know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't as popular as it was, but it was growing. And TikTok is a growing number, but they having controversies about whether they should keep that up. I don't think they should mess with none of that. The apps, whatever they got out there now, why not just go ahead and keep them instead of changing it up? Just like when YouTube first hit the ground, hit the market, people wasn't not concerned about who had the most views, and I get more views than you, and people watch me more, and they like watching you, and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People, they love to watch me because I'm more entertained. It wasn't none of that on you. If you go back and you look at all that old stuff on YouTube, go back and just watch all the stuff from 2000, 207, 2006, 7, 8, 9, in between 10. You see people just uploading videos because it was fun. They wasn't trying to If, like, for example, me, if you go and you look at a lot of the old videos that I have done, and matter of fact, I'm gonna put the. Should I do that? I mean, yeah, yeah, I can do that. It don't make no sense for me to doubt whether I'm gonna do it, and just watch. I might do that. Put the links down below and go and watch the videos and see how I was talking. The same way that I'm talking now, like in all my other videos, I'm speaking the same way in 2025. I'm still speaking the same way. There ain't nothing changed. I'm still passionate about waking up every day and doing YouTube. You see what I'm saying? But the thing about this here, YouTube normally, from what I understand, they're not gonna push content like this. Now I can be wrong. Put it in the comments if y'all think that I'm right or wrong. Just comment it down below. I can be saying one thing and I can be, who knows, I can be totally wrong. You see what I'm saying? Uh, but my honest thoughts that from what I have been hearing on YouTube, other content creators, YouTube only push certain things that have certain thing, certain rhythms or randoms or whatever. I don't know if I got it right or not. Depending on what your type of content creator you is, they'll push it because YouTube is looking for a specific thing, quote unquote, that you they want you to do. It's basically you have to do what they want. Just like them little short videos, I do them. Of course, they get you a lot of more. They get you a lot of more views and stuff like that. And I like it. I like it. I like all of it. But there's nothing. No, I don't care what type of app they make. Going into 2020, whatever, it can be a 40 years from now. I don't care what type of apps they make. There is no app. There is no nothing is going to supersede that original YouTube. Nothing. Because thing I liked about the natural YouTube, they had the built-in webcam. You can just go on your web on the YouTube website, and you can just go right there, click the camera. You got the recording videos, which is would be the recording webcam. Then they had the built-in one. Then they had what's the other one they had? The Google Hangouts, and then they had where you can edit your photos and all that type of stuff. Then you can do a Google Hangout. They had all of that right there. You see what I'm saying? And it was perfectly, it was fine. Now, if they want to create different apps or whatever, if they want to take and just create different apps and do it, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But the original need to be put on the list. For those people who want to use the original one, let them use the original one. You see what I'm saying? hmm Just allow them is to use the original one. Now they saying right here, hold on, share screen. Could I actually share the screen? Hold on. Probably gonna open up the camera. I don't know. Let's see how this. Nah, this ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna have to cancel this. But anyway, yeah, your browser has been blocked. Your screen has been blocked. Your screen. Click the screen in the icon in your address bar to allow access. Then reload page. Oh, I see you can upload. Okay. I gotta learn how to do all this stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You can pause your live. Okay. I didn't know that you can pause your live. I didn't know this. First time finding that out. And StreamYard been around a while, But I love the older one better because there's nothing that's going to supersede the uh, the older one. The older version of YouTube, I liked it better. The older version of YouTube, I liked it better. That's why I named it the original YouTube is better. Now, like I said, people when they was doing videos and stuff, nobody wasn't concerned about. Well, I get more views than you. Go back and watch all that old stuff from the early from 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. You'll see that it wasn't as bad back then. You know what I mean? Especially in 1, 2005, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Go watch YouTube. People were not concerned about all that type of stuff. People just up, like I said earlier. I know I keep reiterating the same thing, but people did it because it was fun. That's how YouTube should be. Bring back the YouTube what it used to be, where people can just come and just be themselves. Don't look up on the computer and say, "Oh, we changing this and we changing that," because that ain't doing nothing for the real ones out here that's actually real to me. People say real content creators, people that talk about serious things. No, the real content creators is somebody who is just being natural. To me, you don't have to have all this stuff up in there. And like have sometimes I think sometimes it's better sometimes to have a small circle on YouTube. Sometimes it's probably better not to be into all that other stuff because you got to deal with all the other stuff that's gonna come. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having millions. I'm not against it now. You see what I'm saying? But if I looked on my channel and it was all a bunch of drama and I had millions of subscribers and people going after me, you know what? I would delete that video. I mean, excuse me, I would delete the whole channel. That's how I am. You bother with all that. Mm-mm. You know, I would rather be at peace and just doing videos, just talking like I'm doing now. Just give me something and just make it and create my own style of music and music that would fit me and not even invite all that other stuff into my life. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you don't have to do all that extra stuff. You know, you don't have to do all that extra stuff. I think when no, I think I know. Get on YouTube and be yourself. Don't try to make people flip you into talk you into you got to be doing all this extra stuff. No, just be you. Be yourself. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna fix it up, and it's gonna kind of be yourself. But I'm gonna add some other stuff in it. That's one thing I liked about the original YouTube. You was able to be yourself. All this extra stuff they telling you step your game up and do this and that. You don't need to change. Change for what? You can change. You can become better, but still be original at the same time. You ain't got to be doing all that extra. YouTube, they just do too much extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that negative stuff just to blow up. I don't need that. You get on there and you say something bad about this person. You saying something bad about this woman hair, and now she making a video coming back at you saying so and so. You said this about my hair, and you said this, and you said that. Blah blah. Let me tell you something. Now you got a whole crew of people trolling you, putting all them negative comments on that. Now you done blow it up. Now, of course, it might be making you money and all, but that stuff. What at the end of the day, what are we proving? Why do you want? Why do I want to turn my camera on and just and record myself just to say I want to just have beef with somebody? That's why I say the original YouTube is better because the original YouTube from 2005, 6, and 7, you didn't see people doing that. People just upload a video, just doing their own thing, being comfortable in their own skin or whatever, just doing videos. It wasn't about all that other nonsense. I got most 100,000 K views and all. Mm-mm, that ain't it. It ain't giving. Now you don't have to do all that. That's what the world is into. Now, so just get on YouTube, record. I don't care if you're in there just cooking and eating you some cereal or something, eating you some cereal, making you some pancakes, making you some breakfast or whatever. That's fine. That's what's important. Do that. If you've been doing that 8 years, if you've been doing it since YouTube started, keep doing it. Don't let nobody tell you you need to change and do all this extra stuff in your videos and all that kind of stuff because you ain't doing what they want you to do. And oh, nobody, look, let me tell you something. I got videos on here like 4 and 5 years old, almost 6 years old, probably older than that. Zero views. Nobody never watched them. No, but that's not important whether nobody never watched them or not. The most important thing to me is that I love, like this here, I'm posting this to YouTube, and guess what? I can go back and look at the memory of. I love creating that the memory can stay here forever. That's all I'm. That's all I like. That's what's important to me. You see what I'm saying? I love making videos and going back and looking at the memories of what I did. It's fun to me. Recording yourself and keeping the memories of them on your channel. I love that. Sometimes I go back and I be looking and sketching and watching all that old stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. I watch my old videos. I'm like, dang, I wish I could go back into this time. I wish I could go back into that time. I wish I could go back into this time. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put this video on my Clarence Ray channel, and I'm gonna put one. You're gonna only get good vibes from my channel. So if you see the video here, it's on multiple of my YouTube accounts and channel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back and I'll see y'all in the next video. All right, I love y'all. I mean that. All right, my friends, I love y'all. I really do. I mean that, genuine from my spirit. All right, I'm out now.